Okie dokie, now that my ring light is broken, you're the light now. Don't look at my armpit. Naughty, naughty. Naughty you. First of all, throughout this whole video, the goal is to keep this distance to the mic because I tend to eat it. Yes, I eat plastic. No, I don't. But it somehow just wants to go into my mouth. It just wants to stick to my lips. It wants to kiss me. Okay, hold on. Let's keep this simple because I recorded and now I have to. I don't know if I can edit this together. I don't want to do this all over again. This was too much. I put so much energy and love into this. Look at me. I got ready for you. Okay, anyways, the video is about please don't hide your unique, precious skills and gifts and beauty and art and your creations and whatever you would whatever you would love to share with the world, but you're not doing it because you tell yourself that you want to be private and you're an introvert and you're and all these other lies. It's a lie. You're lying to yourself, honey. You know why? Because being an introvert, being in your own four walls, in the comfort of your security and I'm looking for a word. Control. You have control over what is happening in your four walls, right? But then don't be frustrated because your life doesn't change. Don't be frustrated when your life always looks the same and nothing new happens. This is because you're not allowing life, something bigger outside of yourself, God, a higher, greater power, the universe, angels, whatever you believe in, you're not allowing it to enter you and your life. It might be in you, yes, because we are that, but how can it affect your life when you are literally, and maybe not literally, just metaphorically, keeping yourself hidden behind these walls? How are you supposed to change your life? How are you supposed to allow life to find you when you don't invite it? How are your desires going to find you when you don't even open the door for them? How is it supposed to come to you? It doesn't need to find you. It already knows where you are and who you are because it's your desires. But there's no way to you. There's no path. And the only way for that to happen is becoming vulnerable. You have to be bold enough to become vulnerable, to be seen. To be seen means to be vulnerable. And why? Because when you're seen, when you're perceived by someone else, it doesn't matter if it's you or if it's something that you created, because it is part of your soul. It is so dear to you. It's your truth. It's part of your truth, your essence. To have someone else out there or multiple people out there perceive your truth is a scary thing, because that's not in your control anymore. You're not in your comfort and your safe space anymore. Now someone else can react and say something that you have no control over, because you don't know each and any of these people. This is why you need to become comfortable with being seen if you want your life to change, if you want your desires to find you, and you don't have to do dramatic changes. That's not healthy. That is not sustainable. Change means at your own pace, but you have to open the window for it. You have to open the doors for it, even if it's just a little bit. But it has to have some room. You allow some room for life to find you. And because it's already within you, that's how you can create all these beautiful things that you've been creating in secret, but you never show anyone. Or you might want to be on YouTube and share your skills or your knowledge or something, whatever your sweet little mind has in there. But you're not doing it because you're afraid that something out there might not see it with the eyes that you see it with. Someone out there might not have the ears that you hear the world with, that you feel the world with, right? Not the ears, like, you get me. But you know what? See, we have control over so much in our lives, control over ourselves, how we behave, our thoughts, our feelings, what else? Everything that is an internal process. Everything outside of that is not in your control anymore. And you have to give that up. You have to give up the need to be in control of everything. You might have been someone who had a lot of responsibility, maybe from early on. Maybe you're also just like me, someone who was the oldest child in an immigrant family and had to take on so many responsibilities, and there might be also some traumas here and there. Maybe you got used to being in a position where you never knew how someone else could react, so you became overprotective of who you are and what you share and what you say and what you look like, how you present yourself. And all those things, they compound over the years, and they conditioned you to become this person that has so many gifts and is so full of life, but only in the comfort of her own little comfort zone. I don't know how else to describe it. And I'm speaking from my soul right now. That's why I know. And there's nothing wrong with having your safe space, because that's where you will create the most prettiest and beautifuls, the gorgeous things. English. But honey, after that, you have to share it, gift it back to the world. When you're a vessel for life to flow through you, and you are an expression of life, it doesn't necessarily have to be a painting, it could just be your words. Let it flow through you, but let it reach someone. And don't keep it to the special people in your life, those 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. I don't know how many friends you have or don't have. Like, don't keep it to the special ones. Why? Is not everyone special out there? Don't you think you're special? That you have this ability to gift, to help, to give advice, to see things from multiple perspectives, and or I don't know, maybe you have some other skills that you're so good at, and you can create something that is not even out there, but you keep it to yourself. Why? No, no, no. It is time for you to work on opening your heart, being seen, speaking your truth, embodying your truth, Start small, even if that means with one person, with whoever you spend the most time with. Like, this could look so different for everyone. And it doesn't matter how it looks at the end, because that shouldn't be your concern. It's your intention. The only and most important thing about this is your dedication and your intention. If you devote yourself to your truth and to be the expression of life and to show this, be this, share it with the world to be seen, if you truly devote yourself to this, you know what that means? You're opening the door. You're opening that window. This is how you open it. Not just thinking, oh, I would love to. No, you devote yourself to this and you take tiny little small actions. This is the thing. This can look so different for everyone. It could be just with the person that you share the most time with, that you share things with that person at first, or you share your creations with online. Maybe you do start that YouTube channel that you wanted to. Maybe you, I don't know how the world works. You probably know what you could do. And in today's age and time of the world, we have the internet and you can share your gifts with the world. Be vulnerable. Don't be afraid of unexpected feedback, because you know why? That if you trust yourself, which you have always done, because you know who brought you this far and you're still functioning and stable, you know you can always catch yourself, then you know that whoever perceives your truth and your creations has no power over you. It's only in the beginning, where in that moment where you share it and you put it out, where you feel hopeless and powerless. But you know that it's just because you're allowing vulnerability. You're opening the door by sharing it with the world. And the door open means anyone could come in, right? But don't be afraid of that, because when you have control over yourself and you know how to take care of yourself, then it doesn't matter how someone else reacts and with what eyes this person perceives you, with what ears this person listens to your wisdom, to your knowledge. It doesn't matter anymore, because it is in your control. This is in your control. It's not what the person says. It's not what the person sees and thinks. That's them. But what you feel, not immediately, what you feel in that moment, that could be an automatic reaction, feeling sad, feeling, I don't know, these things, but that's just in the moment. But that's just in the moment. What is really in your control is everything after that. You can transform and then transcend those emotions. And this will make you grow. This will make you grow into someone that can hold the unknown, because you're transcending your old emotions, belief systems with those tiny little actions. Imagine you put out your art and someone reacts not in a pleasant way. You have a moment to grow from this, and you do that one by one, and you don't even notice. But when you do that, at some point when you look back, you realize, oh, these things don't affect me as I thought they would, or they don't affect me anymore. And this is a step by step process. And this is also how you allow your desires to find you. That's all I wanted to share for today. And don't forget to subscribe and become part of the Sweet Honey Pot because we're growing. Yep. If there is anything that resonated with you, let me know in the comments. That's it for today.